Right, everyone is harmed in the making of this long play, but we're back. It's Trials of Mana. Yeah, I kind of need to figure out what we're doing here. There's a whole lot of different plot things happening that we need to deal with for some unknown reason. I thought we were just after vengeance for our dead dog, but now we need to go to a night market to obtain the Midgie Mallet, to make ourselves small, to blend in with some creatures that'll help us in some fight with the spear woman. It's all way over my head, but let's just plow on forward. If we rest up until evening, we'll be able to hit up the night market under these immense duvets and see what's what. Yeah, no. Galter says, I watched the first 2 episodes on YouTube. I don't know why. Yeah, me neither. Why would you do that to yourself? The thing is, the game's pretty fun to play, honestly. The gameplay is a decent step up from that of Secret of Mana, which is the benchmark I'm using here. I like the actual physical fighting, the fact that magic doesn't insta-lock on and hit you without anything you can do about it other than cheese it out with healing items.
Welcome. Looking for something in particular?
Midgie Mallet, come on.
Running a shop isn't as fun as I thought. Well, enjoy your doodads. I think I'll go take a nap.
Okay. Okay, what?
We got the minor mallet and we're ready to go!
I didn't have to pay or anything?
The Cora Poco village.
The plot is infuriating. Who walks into a shop but comes out with more money? Ooh, right. This is actually interesting to me. I have used training points in a way that some people might say isn't optimal, and that's how we're keeping it. Charlotte will be the swole that was foretold.
Looking for labor? Now normally I'd offer you a deal on indentured servants, but I'm sold out. Someone already bought the last bratty boy I had. That kid had a few screws loose. Kept saying he was a prince or something.
What? That boy might very well have been Elliot. Where is he now?
Oh, you knew him? Duh, sorry. But the man just bought the wares and left. I didn't pry, since business is business. Oh, have mercy. I sold the kid to a red-eyed man. That's all I know, I swear.
I cannot let this go. People's lives are not goods to be bartered. You should be ashamed.
Yes, ma'am. Understood. I will change my wicked ways. Just please spare me.
Red eyes.
We're looking for a man with 2 left hands. Alright, please calm down, Riaz. I can't handle all these plot points. He's not sorry. He's not sorry at all. Also, we're ruining the economy here.
Lots of wares to browse.
Yeah, I'm not so sure I'm interested in any of this. We haven't had much of a need for items overall so far. Now, are there actually any rare items to be had here? Because I'm not seeing any.
We're the Aurora Sisters, famed entertainers of the night market. Shall we dance for you?
Please, God, no.
Well, maybe next time.
Let's get the heck out of here. After the slave driver campaign, Rie's line sounded a bit like mockery. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Okay, if we have the Midgie Mallet, we can go to the Kalupus and
Coming aboard?
do something? I don't know. Select battle targets for each character. Oh. Maybe it told me how, but I could not read that fast enough.
Got the miner mallet.
Yes, Kevin. Yes, we do. Not terribly interested in this back and forth thing, just want to find some more things to kill so the game excels.
Take down the enemy.
Ah, alright, let's try and remember how this works again.
One down. Got you.
Allow me.
There we go.
Hurry, let's move.
I do hope that pure physical is viable here. Charlotte and Rize must become as strong as furry Goku there.
Take down the enemy. Run.
What was the button that it said to have enemy? You have your
With reliable companions.
team lock onto enemies. That seemed kind of cool.
Dangerous.
Ah, the pink rabbits remind me of getting to Sprite Forest in Secret of Mana.
It's over.
Suddenly rabbits would start kicking your ass if you weren't ready.
Hurry, let's move.
Not nearly as much as those hedgehogs though.
Dangerous.
Too bad. We should continue on our journey as planned.
Nice. Like I said, that is really fulfilling, the combat here. Wasn't I meant to be going back to the strong? No, I need to find the Cora Poco things.
We can take this enemy in no time.
No problem.
This ought to help.
One down.
That's how it's done.
I'm also really surprised and pleased with the competence of the AI allies in this game. Much as I enjoyed Secret of Mana back in the day, your AIs were rather infuriating. Six Sock says it's been 2 minutes without a cutscene. Is the game bugged?
Get in our way.
We should all feel sorry for Six Sock there. He has been going through the entire Patrician 4 playlist for reasons unknown. Really, they need professional help. They might be terminally German.
It's over. Easy peasy.
On it.
Allow me.
That is almost certainly not the way. What if you are the professional help? Well, I suppose Port Royale 4 isn't that far away.
We should work together to defeat. I will not hold back.
That attack I like. I like it a lot.
Okay.
Feel strength.
Alright, Kevo, time to swole you up a bit more. Then again, it's a long journey to strength plus 5. I can't make you more intelligent or lucky though, so just get better. drowning in abilities, but no real, not enough slots to put them in.
We can take this enemy in no time. Okay. Okay.
Hurry, let's move.
Seeing Charlotte just getting swatted back like that was pretty cool.
Leave it to me, Wookie. Prepare.
Hurry, let's move.
Hamster's in saying, oh boy, it's DDR Wake and his favorite Twiles of Mawa. Making fun of all these speech impediments. How terrible.
It's time to talk to Dom Perry. Don't worry, I'm a professional hide-and-seeker.
Oh god.
Hey, you see that?
Okay, I thought the whole point was that we could make ourselves smaller and chase after it, but it's
I'm on the job.
not how we're operating.
Really make us tiny?
Ah, you three do not look familiar.
We're new. Just moved. Nice to meet you.
Is it just me, or does something about you smell human?
Must be the human I hitched a ride on. Got some stink on me.
Uh-huh. It is hard to avoid those simple, stinky humans.
Yeah. Do you know where we can find Dom Perry, the sage?
How about you look for the fellow yourself?
Ask villagers about Dom Perry, I think.
Careful you don't reveal that you're actually big folk.
Yeah, I think we found a future captain for an FTL playthrough here. Alright, raid the place, find Don Perry, and I don't even know what we need him for, but we'll find him anyway. In these kinds of games, I usually want to talk to every NPC around and hear what they have to say, but for some reason in this game, I have no desire to. As for the people asking about furry Goku here's language comprehension, well, he was raised by wolves. The wolves didn't have time to give him full English-speaking courses. Is there really nothing to steal from these people? It's a bit disappointing. Alpha says there was at least one visible chest in the cutscene. Yeah, she's still standing here. But she's not helping in any way. Alright, he's out picking mushrooms. Also, yoink. Ah, now we're talking. Just loot the place as much as we can. And to these tiny people, that must be a lot of chocolate.
Hey! Don Perry isn't here.
Of course he is. I am he.
What? But I asked if you knew where he was.
When you asked, I was taking a turn around the village. I did not know where I would be at any one moment.
Such an annoying old man. Wow, that's, deep?
What? Do you doubt me, youngin'?
Could you help us, Don Perry? A bunch of mice took over the Cora Poco village in Laurent. We thought you might know what the other Cora Poco can do to make the mice weave.
My, that is dreadful. Laurent, you say? Oh, I have an idea. First, you must locate the wind elemental, Sylphid.
Wind statue blocks the way. Even if we want to find Sylphid.
Ah, is that so? Wind is an ever-changing element. But as the world's mana power ebbs, there may be those who have found a way to twist Sylphid's powers for ill.
What?
The wind is restless. Something may have befallen the statue. Regardless, listen well to what I have to say. From one of the mountain paths in Laurent is the entrance to Gust Hall, a dangerous wind labyrinth. You can traverse the hall by changing the directions of the wind statues to create a path. The rest is up to you. The Windstone can be found deep within. There, you may also find Sylphid. Sylphid can spread the sleep spores from the Somnosa Meadow throughout Citadel Laurent to incapacitate the Navarral agents.
You knew. We weren't Cora Poco.
It was obvious. If you were Cora Poco, you would have known that this is the only settlement of our kind in the whole world. Besides, I can tell that you have a fairy within you. We, Cora Poco, can see that you are her chosen one with a single glance. I am not fond of humans myself, but I know that if Fairy is here, the world is in dire peril. We cannot turn a blind eye. Pardon my teasing from earlier. I just cannot help myself. Oh, there is no greater joy.
I feel a great affinity with this Don Perry, but we gotta go. I don't ever recall trying to get into Sylphid's lair, but fair enough, now we can go there and get a new element. It's all the build-up for getting the element of wood. I can't wait for that. We have now gained the ability to rot and burn easily.
Retake Laurent? We cannot delay. Let us be off to Gust Hall. I appreciate all of your help from the bottom of my heart.
Why is Rize here?
Okay.
I barely remember why Charlotte's here.
Learning, getting stronger.
Isn't she after some lad like Mick or something?
Stronger than you think.
I'm getting good at this. Let us work together to defeat the enemy.
Poor rabbit population's just getting massacred by us.
A triumph.
Alright, and get Rize our level up and then onwards and upwards with the training.
This is my fight. No need to trouble yourselves.
Next. Got you.
This energy is amazing. I feel so powerful.
Alright, save up so we don't have to go through that again. And get swole. And now that I know that there's a way to redistribute these, I can feel less hesitation about assigning them. I don't want to give you Defender because that's going to reduce your base attack by 10, and you must be swole, Charlotte. Intelligence feels wasted on you. But luck also seems to have no real effect for you. Until we get up here. Besides, these abilities have to be assigned, which is an awful waste. I don't know, maybe you just hold on to your training points for now. Oh, jeez, I just feel over-leveled at this point. Whatever, take that. Jake, how many chapters are there, says Hamster? I have no idea. This is blind as blind can be.
It's unwise to get in our way.
But the answer is almost certainly too many.
Victory is easy with reliable companions.
If I remember Secret of Mana, you beat the game when you're around level 55. So if this is just like that, and I have no reason to believe it would be, then with us at level 16, we're nowhere near.
Did you see that? I was great.
I did not see that, Charlotte.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy.
I can't remember. Do you have offensive magic
On the
yet?
job.
No, just healing magic.
Healing.
Next.
That was hardly worth the trouble. We should work together to defeat this. Okay. That was hardly worth the trouble.
Yeah, I kind of agree, Riez. Hopefully someday we find something a bit more formidable to fight. Alright, let's try and tie up some of these loose ends. What are we even wanting the element of Sifid for? J is just saying we could have had Bully. Then you should have voted for Bully. It's one of the nice things about polling for the long play. I don't have to hold any of the responsibility for the choice. Yeah, Singus has it right. This is what you wanted, chat. Chow down and don't complain. Make your bed and sleep in it. Okay, right, this city is under occupation by these guards, but it seems a fairly peaceful occupation, so I don't know why we're resisting it. See, I saw this guy and I thought maybe it was Neko, who was one of the sellers in Secret of Mana. Always selling overpriced though, but one of the only ways to get fairy walnuts. Jake, less anime in the poll maybe? Go back to strategy roots? It was one non-strategy poll with one anime choice. How telling that anime won. Okay. Beat up more wildlife and get the power of wind. And hopefully that'll give us some offensive magic, which we've had none of.
Good training.
Something I really like in this game, which was very void in older games, is actually visualizing your experience gain. Going into the options and reading the EXP number, as well as the EXP needed. It's nowhere near as fun as seeing these bars grow.
It is unwise to get in our way.
One down. Well fought. No more enemies. Not until next time.
This is my fight. No need to trouble yourself.
And Dunsparce is saying that the XP modifiers are good too. Well, it's pretty cool, but
We have earned a rest.
doesn't feel impactful enough. Maybe it will when the EXP numbers start going way up.
This one is so annoying.
But 13% of very little is still very little. Also, Rize, you missed and missed hard there.
It's over. We won admirably.
I like the spear as a weapon, but Dynasty Warriors, I never really took to spear using soldiers. I don't recall them being very good for juggling with. Dynasty Warriors is good, I should play some more of that soon.
I will not hold back. My aim was true, and my power unbeatable.
Flopsy Doodle says, whoever slagged off the voice acting was extremely justified. What, everybody? Because I think it was everybody. Spears were best done in Battle Brothers. I was thinking about that game earlier. Hope I don't get dragged back into it. The way I see it, I'm done with Battle Brothers, but can't deny it preying on my mind. Yeah, I am left wondering why she's slashing with a spear. You need this, right? Drink up. Oh god, Nicholas is mentioning Frostpunk. Yeah, Frostpunk's on its way back. New, I mean, we always knew there was going to be another expansion, but now the teaser trailer's out for it. It doesn't really tell us anything, but that's a teaser trailer for you. control our wind. Oddly quiet here. What's going on, champs?
Menace.
Oh, okay.
Beat it quickly and move.
Come and get me!
Is there meant to be no music here?
It's over.
Lack of music always makes me a bit nervous.
Stronger than ever.
Maybe it's supposed to feel tense. Haven't really felt tense throughout this game.
Wind statue?
Oh no! Someone might be after Sylphid like Don Perry feared! Hurry!
Can't believe we're taking orders from that thing. Alright, let's loot up, heal up, and get going.
Why is the wind so strong in a cave?
Have to figure out this wind to move forward.
Too bad!
Can't you see, Jake? It's a horror game. You lose your mind playing it.
Allow me.
On it.
I'll try to brute force a little bit in. And then try something else.
We should work together to defeat this threat.
Next. Got you. One down.
Stay true. We need Sophic's power now more than ever.
Okay, dare I say we figured out the wind.
Trying to get through. Menace. Defeat it quickly and move. Stronger than you think.
Such power! What can I say? I'm a natural.
And yeah, Furry Goku awakens his persona at nighttime. I think it makes him stronger, so that's good, but on the other hand, furry, so very bad.
We can take this enemy in no time.
Although it doesn't feel like nighttime here.
Got you. One down. Next. Hurry. Let's move.
The whole game, though, is suspiciously easy. Why?
All of us together. One down.
With this strength, I can make a difference.
Take down the enemy. Run.
Stay true.
Hardly worth the trouble. We should work together to defeat this threat.
Got you. Did you see that? I was great.
It's a dream read. I'm a little worried by Cosmic Brand saying that the voice actors sound familiar. What in the world have you been watching or listening to? Switches time, day or night. Oh, okay, and I got tons of them as well. Swell, although the inns already do that for me. Really? I can't go down here? I'm right back at the start with that. Okay, well, fair enough. Can get healed back up and have all those respawning enemies again. The combat in this game seems as dangerous as playfight, pretty much. We can also get away from it fairly easily.
My turn. No time.
Be careful. This could get ugly.
Retreat.
Be careful. This could get ugly.
One down.
Well, it's reassuring to know that at least there are other people who get uncomfortable with no background music like me, but it's
Hardly worth the trouble.
getting too much now. One of the big strengths of Secret of Manas was visually and... what's the word for how you hear it?
This is my
Audibly.
fight. No
It was
need
a
to
beautiful
trouble
game.
yourselves.
Prepared.
My aim was true. Hostile entities, be careful.
It's orally, Jake, but that word sucks. Yeah, it sounds like orally. Which is maybe the joke you were making. Hey, when in doubt, brute force it. There we go.
We should work together to defeat this threat. Allow me.
On it.
I'm on the job. This one's a doozy. Too bad. Stay focused. It's over.
Good training.
This ought to help. Stay focused.
So for those that did play the original, how are things holding up compared to that here?
This is my fight.
Early on, people were saying it seemed quite true to the original. But is that still true? Was the original on the Super Nintendo? Because if it was, I'm surprised I didn't come across it. Maybe it didn't have a PAL release.
Leave it to me, Wookiees.
Just goes on and on. It was never released outside Japan, says Max. Well, there we go. But I'm guessing, like many games in that case, it had an unofficial translation. Which probably would have still been better than the Secret of Mana translation. Oh, I bet someone could be using that. There we go. Big step up for Furry Goku. It's his weighted vest. He'll take it off and his power will increase massively.
Hostile entity! Be careful! This is how it is done in Laurent. Wind!
Done in the what?
Stay true! Down!
We need Sophit's power now more than ever.
Sorry, Fairy, but I feel like I don't need any additional power. Except the power of wood.
Stay true!
I mean, what are we going to unlock? Leaf Shield?
We need Sophit's power now more than ever.
What's that?
It's a Mana Stone. This is the first one I've ever seen in person, too. Huh. If the Benevodons sealed within were freed, the whole world would be in such danger.
Don't say that.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're doing what we can to stop it, after all. Come on! Sylphid must be nearby.
Wait one moment. I think these are fresh footprints. They appear to be headed this direction. Let us check them out.
Alright, finally some class switching. Mana stones around the world. Switch class. Every time you change to another class, your class will become stronger. I'm just shy of that level requirement. Let's try it anyway.
Who is switching classes?
Kevo, what can you do now?
Try to switch your class. Looks like you need more experience before you can switch classes. Cheer up. We can try again later.
I do not like this condescending flying creature. 17, 17, 17. We're not far away from 18 at all. But I want to switch classes. No, I refuse to grind. Let's carry on. This smells like Benevodon fight.
Sylphid's in trouble!
Stop! Let Sylphid go!
You must have destroyed the wind statue, too!
He's gone.
Something's wrong.
Do this?
We have to hurry and save Sylphid.
Come
coming, Sylphid! Hang in there!
Prepare! Wind!
Alright, Charlotte, you best be on healing duty here.
I'm on the job. Healing white. Healing white. Healing white. Come and get me. Stay true. Too bad.
Oh, no thank you to that. Stay away, Charlotte. Oh, no. Man, and I was complimenting the AI earlier. What a mistake.
I will not hold back. Wind!
Alright, get your ass up.
Get this! Did I fall asleep?
Okay, if I'm gonna play as anyone, I might as well play as someone who can actually deal some damage.
Stay true!
Stronger than you think!
Oh no, what Charlotte did was assisted suicide. She knows it.
I'm not like this. The wind.
Come on, Charlotte. Keep your act together.
Should work again.
Shame, so that saved her in the nick of time. I don't know, one-on-one this fight's pretty easy. It's just maintaining the AI allies from themselves.
Should work.
Oh, shoot. She's hogging all the candy. Something happened there that we knocked her out. What was that all about? Ah, I see.
Stay true!
Nothing to it.
You okay?
Sylphid, are you all right?
Ooh, you saved me.
Dark Knight, Who was that?
I don't know. One moment he was looking at the Mana Stone, and the next he was after me. He drained my energy and summoned Hersephide.
Was he after the Mana Stone? Planning to use it?
Sylphid, we need your help.
I see. Well, you all saved my life. I'll stick with you until the bitter end.
Finally, we can reclaim my home from those invaders. Thank you all so much for your aid. As Dom Perry suggested, we must utilize the Somnosas in the meadow.
I'm not really sure how the element of fat is going to help us out here, but maybe it'll synergize with the element of gay. Alright, switch class and see what's up with that. Unlock your level 2 persona. Ooh, tough choice, actually. I'm always quite fond of Monk, but how can I say no to Brawler? Oh, there is another page, though. Increase attack if ally faints. Ah, Brawler sounds more my style. There's another page, though. Yeah, brings attack up more, that's all I need to see. Combo, square, 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 triangle. Ooh, CS gauge max is at 300. I'll be having that. 2 ability slots, new move. Okay. Wonderful. The best just got better.
Got you.
Wait, that's exactly the same thing we were using before.
Allow me.
Alright, you're up now.
Who is switching classes?
Can we not ditch her, though?
Try to switch your class.
Right, Valkyrie or Rune Maiden? She's already ruined. Strengthening support. Support? No. Oh, debuffing support. Stat decreased, righteous spear, high above. I mean... How can we say no to a Valkyrie, says Zynga. Well, pretty easily. Ooh, add extra CS gauge when a normal attack. Yeah, whatever, on we go. Ditch her for who? Do you really think any of the other characters would have been less awful? How about no character? Can we go with that? Armor-wise, this seems like a decent upgrade. Alright, last and least, Charlotte, you're up. Maybe learn some offensive magic, please?
Try to switch your class.
The interface for this feels so clunky. Right, supportive healing class, so already no. Class for fighting healer, yep, don't even need to read further. It's absolutely nothing. We've made some bad decisions, but at least we're sticking through them. It's not a phrase. Remember, Dark Young, you chose this. Okay. Seems we've got some statting to do then. I'll get those once we've done the training. Which means you can get even stronger and even luckier. I like luck, but you're going with a swole right now. Damaged enemy with 100% hit points increases by 20%, huh? But I would really like you to actually learn some offensive magic for a change. Healing Light plus, Chest Knight summons a Chest Knight deal. Oh! Wow, you had a lot of training points, but there we go. Magic, more Healing Light, and we're one away from getting our Chest Knight. How about you? Protection, mental boost, strengthen. All of these sound good, but they also cost a lot of magic. Whereas we could just have you being more swole. That's kind of nice. Man, they really unload a number of these on you now. Yeah, sod those. I want to work my way towards a winning heal. Okay, the only one with anything left to spend is Furry Goku. And I think he's just going to be... 30% chance of causing silence when using a power attack. You tempt me, but go for the swole, man. Power attack increase. Well, that doesn't actually seem too good for you at all. Wonder if I can have something other than these two on you. Actually, might just remove everything and then figure out what's best for each person. I essentially want power buffs for you. I need you to survive a bit longer. And I don't care that much about you, but... There, good enough. Don't want to overthink it. We set them, let's move on. And enjoy being a whole lot stronger. Dang. Although I won't put that down to it being Sylphid's power. Oh god, why are people talking about Jagged Alliance? That was not an enjoyable experience, that game.
Just weak enemies.
I desperately got to get out of here. The lack of background music has been really quite awful.
Let's hurry along.
Menace. Defeat it quickly and move.
Yeah, that challenge to kill Kingpin in 2 hours blind was something else.
Victory is easy with reliable.
Hostile entity. Be careful.
One down.
We have improved greatly.
Right, can we please be done with this place? Find more elements, kill and keep moving. Bad games are about the experience, not the enjoyment, says guy. Well, the game part of this game is pretty enjoyable. The writing and the plot and the voice acting, though, certainly not. But for people saying that the Japanese VA was better, I'm dubious. We tried it, it was also terrible.
Be careful. This could get ugly.
Stay true. Got you. Next.
This poor guy's just minding his own business as we ham into him.
We are getting stronger.
I'm certain this isn't the right way, I'm just
Dangerous.
unsure what was over here.
Well fought.
One down. Hurry. Let's move.
Okay, I don't know what's over there, but I do not want to find out. This is as low percent a run as we can do.
I'm on the job.
Allow me.
I'm on the job.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy.
Man, the allergies to bad voice actings are flaring up.
Allow me.
You're stupid too.
You know, I should try the new ones that I've picked up.
I will not hold back.
Not bad.
On it.
I'm on the job.
We have improved greatly.
Deadly Tower notes saying I'm trying to suicide by jumping off the cliff, and no, it's not working, sadly.
You made it.
Did you have a chance to speak with Dom Perry?
Yep. Look. Hello, nice to see you. Oh, leave this to me.
Now is our chance. Please, be careful. There may be enemies in the Citadel that did not succumb to the sleep spores. And help yourself to the supplies in the barrels. There are candies and cups of wishes.
Hostile insurgents will no longer be tolerated in Citadel Laurent. My father will not have died in vain. I will take back this kingdom.
Alright, I'm sure the element of a beastie will be happy at getting the candies here. Oh, quite a lot of them at that. I am, though, at a loss for why we're here. What does Charlotte and Furry Goku have to do with any of this?
Allow me.
Oh, that'll be convenient for Goku here. He should be able to transform. No Geneva here, therefore no war crimes. No war, so no war crimes. Wonder if Cessna's around here. And normally I'd enjoy this looting a bit more, but the items just seem so inconsequential.
Leave it to me, rookies!
One down.
We should continue on our journey as planned.
Easy money.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy!
Can't you tell? We are getting stronger.
So if we didn't have Reyes with us, I trust we wouldn't be bothering retaking this place because nobody in the team would care about it, right? I wonder if the other potential party members have less asinine plot lines than this.
Entity, be careful! Stay true! Okay.
I don't know how the likes of Yagamoth can do it, running so many RPGs on his channel. I mean, this is a bit more tolerable because it's a real change of pace, but... Man, if I had to get up every morning knowing there's another RPG to be run... Oh. Hang on, I'm going around in circles here. I think I need to go up. You okay there? I don't think they're moving.
We can take this enemy in no time.
How awful. Running fames for a living. Running fames?
This
We should work together to defeat this threat!
Prepared?
Oh boy. That felt like Tokuden in all the right ways. Shame it cost 200% to do, I think.
Leave it to me, Wookiees! On the job! This one's a different thing!
How does she do it?
That's how it's done!
No! How did these monsters take over our beloved Citadel? I cannot forgive Navarro for this atrocity!
I'm not really sure this counts as an atrocity. But we can explore that.
Take down the enemy!
This combo percentage bar is such a step up from the fatigue percentage that we had in Secret of Mana and Secret of Evermore. I really do like it.
Did you see that? I was great.
Who are you? A Navarro agent? You will pay for what you did to my father!
Wait, it's not what you think. I'm Hawkeye, and yes, I used to be a Nevarlan thief, but not anymore. I'm on the run. This is the fault of a horrible usurper named Isabella. She twisted the minds of the Nevarlan forces and attacked Laurent. I'm here to stop them. Please, believe me. Thank you. Honestly, I don't know what Isabella's true motives might be. But I can tell you one thing. A real Nevarlan thief would never, ever take a life. I knew her as Isabella, but after some digging, I found out the witch's real name. She calls herself Belladonna now, ever since she killed my best friend Eagle. And she didn't stop there. Belladonna gave a cursed item to Eagle's little sister Jessica. If Belladonna dies, so will she. I couldn't do anything. So please, if you find Belladonna, don't kill her. Capture her instead. I know you don't owe me anything, but...
Understood. I am the Princess of Laurent, Reese. And though I dearly wish for justice for the death of my father, I will not allow an innocent girl to die in return.
Thank you, Your Highness. Oh man, I could kiss you.
What have you done? What are you doing?
Uh-oh, I got carried away. Honestly, I'm sorry.
I do not know if I can, but I will do my best to save your friend.
I appreciate it. Well, I won't hold you good people back any longer. I'll go on ahead and see what I can do on my own. My thanks.
Whis, are you okay?
What? Yes. I am fine. We should move on. We cannot delay.
See, anybody saying that there were 3 other better choices of characters have just lost all credence there.
Leave it to me, Wookiees!
Yeah, thinking back to it, having to charge up your attacks in mana was a bit of a pain. As you slowly inch around, charging up for that level 8 attack.
I'm on the job. This ought to help. Such power. What can I say?
Hostile entities! Be careful!
At least Evermore only had you have 2 levels. Have usefully different attacks.
Strength. I can make a difference.
And a bazooka when you got tired of it all. Oh, I do like Evermore. Okay, Chess Knight and Machine Golem. This better be good. How do I assign these again? Summons a Machine Golem, summons a Chess Knight, and I can do both easily enough. We'll try that when there's a relatively big fight.
Dangerous.
Oh well. Ask, and you shall receive. Wait, that's all they do? That's not what I imagined in my head.
Hurry. Let's move.
I was hoping they would stick around and fight alongside us, but oh well.
Be careful. This could get ugly.
This is my fight. No need to trouble yourselves.
Stay true.
Yeah, I take issue with the idea that that was a summon.
Allow me. Let's hurry along.
Menace. Defeat it quickly and move.
Prepare!
That's a real step up. I like that attack. When I listen to Charlotte's lines, I can't help but feel that they were all based around her having her speech impediment.
Menace.
Like that was the one thing they had going for her in terms of writing.
One down. No more enemies. None. Till next time. On it.
Don't worry. I've got
Stronger than you think.
Well, that is powerful. I'm gonna wish I hadn't wasted it on these scrubs though. There's probably gonna be a boss.
We should continue on our journey as planned.
Proper summons are 90-second cutscenes you mash buttons during to power up. I'm not so sure that Final Fantasy VIII had the best summons. And again, Siren. Doom Train.
Our wind. Too strong.
Do we have to fight a door? Well, okay. I mean, I've done dafter things in this game.
Have to
That's not what I want. But this is. I've lost any understanding of what's going on here now.
Hey, watch it.
Although, like many times in my life, I am reminded of Draken, which had these door enemies. They were just a trap. You walk into the strange-looking door and you get munched. I wonder, can I Midgie mallet my way out of that? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter now. Get your ass up, Charlotte. I wonder if I wasted that candy then, because she didn't survive. What the hell was that all about? No, really, what? What in the world was that all about? Let's pat ourselves in the back for beating up a door.
You are the agents from before. Where is my brother? Give Elliot back.
Who knows? Who cares? Come on, Ben. Gotcha, Bill. Secret attack. Fuse!
Really? Bill and Ben?
Try this on
Allow me.
This is how it is done in Laurent.
Alright, Charlotte, you seem to have a surprisingly good attack going. Oh, but she has a... She's got a problem for that. Attack down. Hang on, does that's not what I want. That is also not what I want. Bye, Goku.
to move it! Wow!
Let's end it!
Come to me! Stay focused.
Try this on!
Come to me!
We...
What am I to make of this? Deathshed, like me, is saying that he's completely lost the plot. Why is any of this nonsense happening?
Stay focused.
I'm at a loss for that myself.
Take that! Take this!
We're saving the Valkyrie's Citadel. I don't know why, though. I don't know why it was taken over, and I don't know why any of us care to take it back. I don't even know this lassie.
Too much for you? Take that!
Allow me.
Try this on side!
Prepare.
Take this!
Here, through.
Too much for you?
No.
I'm wondering if you max out at carrying 9 of any item. Feels like I've collected a lot more than 9 candies along the way.
Take this!
Get your ass up now, Kev.
Use this. Here. Use this.
Ooh.
I will not
On it! Stronger than you think!
stay true.
Too much for you?
Did it! Got you!
Take this! Too much for you?
Ouch! Here!
Stay true.
What? Got you!
Just stay down, Charlotte. I'm afraid you're a liability now. Oh.
Allow me.
Well, maybe not.
Here.
Try this! Side for side!
Use this.
Come on, Son Goku.
Thanks!
Take this!
Allow me. I will not hold back. Here, through.
There we go. Flower pot men are down.
You'll regret this! Forgive us, Belladonna.
Who are you?
I am Belladonna, servant of his dark majesty.
Huh?
I have no more need of the Citadel. You may do with it as you will.
Wait! Stop!
With your help, we managed to take the Citadel. Words cannot express our gratitude. The kingdom is reclaimed, but my father is gone forever.
I hate that Belladonna too. She's just so... Oh. But what are you gonna do if they come back?
The Citadel defenses were mostly repaired by Navarre after the fire. We can defend ourselves, Your Highness. The Kingdom of Laurent will not be caught off guard again.
The sleep spores will no longer work on us either. Our next move is to make a search party for Prince Elliot. Your Highness, if you would only stay here at the Citadel and guide your people.
I know you are worried about Prince Elliot, Captain. You may leave the Citadel in our care. Please, continue your search. We know you are not the type of person to wait idly by in the Citadel while other Amazon guards attempt to retrieve the kidnapped prince from the enemy. Isn't that right?
Yeah!
Liza, everyone, thank you. I promise to find Elliot and bring him back, along with the Sword of Mana, so that we may rebuild Laurent together. Until then, I ask for your patience.
Safe travels, Captain. Now that I got sail fit for us, I think we should go back to Volcano to see the king. Come on, let's go.
I wonder why the midget is giving the orders, but considering the alternatives, maybe she's best suited for it. Come on, I need my wood element. Borg says, wait, you still playing this? Oh, but I have no intention of mercy killing this awful game. We killed Rance. Oh.
Navarre's still in Talo?
Belladonna is gone. So I assume they're no longer under her spell.
That is reassuring. We need not worry about our safety getting to the docks.
Yes, because the guards were such a problem. Yeah, we killed Rance because the gameplay was garbage. In this, the gameplay isn't too bad. Conversely, the writing in Rance was great, but all the gameplay slog to get to it was unjustifiable.
Defeated quickly and
How it
move.
is done in Laurent.
So people drawing parallels between this and Rance have no idea what they're talking about.
This is strength.
Just give me 1 second.
I'm on.
Easy peasy.
Ah yes, well, we're done with Gust Hall. Done with that forever. I got burned voting for Rance. I won't forget. I thought I was doing Max a favor.
Easy targets cloud your judgment.
Boy, did you get burned, Alpha. But hopefully you learned a valuable lesson.
We won admirably.
I don't care what the lesson is, as long as you learned it.
Do not let easy targets cloud your judgment.
It's over.
We should continue. continue on our journey as planned.
Speaking of, where are we even going here? Back to Volcano, although I don't know where that is. I have no bearings whatsoever here.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Wait, does this game have a map? A bigger map? There we go. Ah, perspective. Doesn't help at all, though.
The area is clear of threats. We have earned a rest.
I'm sure the amount of times that I called Mexico Brazil shows that I can't read a map.
We can take this enemy and it's over.
No more enemies. Not until next time.
Next playthrough, do Angela and... There will be no next playthrough of this. Even if the game suddenly turned into the best game ever, it would still be after about 5 hours that it reaches that point.
We won admirably.
And you should never listen to someone that says a game gets great after X amount of time.
Dangerous.
Because they've clearly developed Stockholm Syndrome.
Easy peasy.
My turn.
I do like how competent the AIs are at taking out flying targets. Jake, people love this game so much that you'll probably end up #1 speedrunner for it. What? Wester's just saying, why can't they stop watching? You're only hurting yourself here.
You're with those invading hooligans.
Take that! And that! You can't fool us!
Stop! Bullying is bad! Niccolo! Brother! It's Mew! Help me!
Niccolo? Do you recognize me? That's a relief. Please! My friend is from Navarre, but he was being controlled. This wasn't his fault. Please. Spare him.
Fine. As long as you're sorry, I guess we'll let it lie. Let's go.
Thank Mew for saving me. After you left Navarre, things went from bad to worse. Belladonna began taking over everyone in Navarre with her magic. Those who figured out her plan before she could corrupt them were taken out by her summoned meowsters, until no one was left. Since Jessica was already under a curse, Belladonna's mind control magic didn't work. Instead, she put Jessica in the fortress prison. They barricaded the walls since I broke Mew out of those cells. I couldn't do anything for Jessica. Then I fell to the mind control myself. It was bad news.
That's rough, Niccolo. It's probably not a good idea for you to return to Navarre yet.
I'm sorry. I couldn't protect Jessica.
It's not your fault. Belladonna put Jessica in prison instead of harming her when her magic didn't work. For now, she's probably safe. Sorry for the trouble. Later.
Isn't it great how in Monster Hunter they don't speak the cat puns? Alright, come on, let's plant these things, although I still don't really understand why. Uh-huh. Yeah, what are we even getting out of that? Anything that's actually going to be particularly useful? A lot of one-use attack items that I never use. That's probably temporary, so forget that. Imbues a weapon? No, don't like any of it. Okay, let's continue to head to Volcano. I can't remember who the king is, nor do I know why we think he's going to help us out. But I'm sure he's obligated. Ah, right, the items. I was curious about that earlier. For example, I got 46 candies and 17 cups of wishes. Guess you can only use 9 per encounter. Better keep that in mind if Charlotte keeps dropping dead in fights.
Huh? Still at sea? Oh, I feel sick. What?
We're all sleeping together? It's a bit close. Guess it's just cheaper that way.
Don't like this.
No, no, no! Let me off! I don't want to be here! I want to go home! Wait! I do feel the presence of spirits nearby. But it's faint. So there might be an elemental on this scary boat? I can't be certain, but stay on the lookout. Something's coming. Oh, be careful. We can take this enemy in no time. Stay. Run!
Seeing those disgusting fairy ears continues to be the scariest thing.
Stay focused. This is talent.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Got you! You won!
Okay. Right, so it seems you can carry 99 of each thing. A big step up from 4. This actually could be handy if we get attack down.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy!
Got you!
Yeah, I guess I should be glad that these slimes aren't dividing, but they were so good for training on back in Secret of Mana.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Stronger than you think!
Stay true! I'm on the job! This one's a doozy! Too bad!
Hurry, let's move!
But the book is still there. Oh, finally! I was wondering if we were ever going to see a mimic. But it ain't called Mimic.
Come and get me!
Man, I remember rumors of the Mimic Helm in Secret of Mana. But try as I might, I could not find it.
Steering the boat. Menace. Defeat it.
That was hardly worth the trouble.
Almost feel bad for these comically unthreatening zombies here. Look at it, massive beady eyes. Pretty much smiling. But a reminder that my weapons are probably way outdated. Oh heavens, yes.
Ooh, exciting!
This is useful.
Wait, stock 2? Did I already have one?
We'll use this.
Christ, I don't know when I picked that up, but I've had one for you for ages. Oh well. My loss. You found one in a chest earlier. Okay, I evidently paid no attention. Top up the armor as well.
Or my turn. Good training.
Okay, I already got the chain vest, but these two are step-ups as well, so I'll have it all.
I had wanted this.
I'm glad you take my sweaty old gear.
Take down the enemy.
Allow me. Prepare.
Dunsparce says the bosses seem to be the only challenging part. Yeah. Granted, we're not playing in the hardest mode, but we are playing on the second hardest mode. Let's skedaddle.
Don't worry, I've got this.
Where's Goku? I hear him, but... Oh, Okay. Now that reminds me of Secret of Mana.
What? Ship's log. Scary.
Hello there. It's me, Matelo, the supernatural enthusiast. I have fulfilled a dream of mine. I'm a ghost. But now that I've tried it out, I think I'll go home. Now it's your turn to try. Farewell.
Wait, what? Ah! Not a ghost! No! Too young.
Looks like whatever cursed that man has passed to you. Once you're cursed, you can't get off this ship until you give it to someone else.
Give it to someone else. Wait! They ran. How mean.
Does it really matter? You were considering switching places with one of your friends. Don't deny it.
Caught me.
Whoever, or whatever, made this curse is on this ship. The rest of the group should look for it.
Good luck. If you want my place, I can search instead. Let me know.
Will we be okay on this ship with only the two of us?
Nope, you're taking one for the team.
Switch!
There we go. Please give Charlotte the curse, says Singus. Charlotte's the only one with offensive magic. She's sticking around. Although the offensive magic is terrible.
Dangerous.
Too bad.
Now I wonder, are we the only ones getting experience? Yes we are. Okay, forget this then. Sounds like wasted experience if we're not sharing it with Rize.
Stay focused.
All of us together. Got you.
Ah, can't escape from these things. Well, this sounds inconvenient.
Wait!
was hoping for a lot more money out of defeating the treasure chest, but oh well.
Dangerous! No time!
Don't worry, I've got this. Bye!
Is that treasure chest always there?
We can take this enemy in no time. See you around.
Mr. Salzella says, Charlotte might be the single most irritating video game character I've ever come across. I'm sure she's not, but I'm hard-pressed to think of an example that's worse.
Retreat!
I mean, there is Kevin right here.
Don't worry, I've got this. See you around.
These rooms all feel like traps. Ah, sweet. Let's just sleep on it.
This one is so annoying.
Learning! Getting stronger!
Now, can I take another rest? No.
I'm on the job. Healing light.
On it!
Welcome to my ship of wandering souls.
Stop the curse! Let my friend go!
There is but one way. Defeat me.
Only two of us now! Can we win?
Oh, easily.
Don't worry. This is a piece of cake.
Just ora your way through. That didn't do a lot of damage.
I'm on the job.
Uh-oh.
This ought to help. Stay focused.
Run! Two shadows? Trap? Watch out!
I see. You also don't like traps.
This ought to help.
Got you!
Yes, Singus, the ghost is seriously dooting. And I hope he does it again.
Stay focused.
I'm on the job.
I like how fast it is to heal. It's not flow breaking like in Secret of Mana. Which again is what I'm comparing everything to. Is it doot time? It's doot time. Oh. Not bad.
You have released my wandering soul. I would be honored to lend you my power and free your cursed compatriot.
I am finally back to normal. Thank you all for helping me.
Shade, if you're here, does that mean the Darkstone is on the ship?
Unfortunately, the Darkstone has been lost. In fact, it may no longer even be in this realm at all.
Huh?
When the world faced devastation from a war, the likes of which had not been seen since the rise of the Benevodons, the ever-increasing darkness clouding the world activated the power of the Darkstone.
But then what happened to the Benevodon of Darkness?
It is as you assume. Humankind tried to harness the energy of the Mana Stones to bring about peace in the world. But it was not to be. They soon fought amongst themselves over control of that very energy. Dark forces took advantage of this, and soon the world spiraled into an all-out war.
Oh, yeah. When I was little, my grandpa used to tell me stories about those things at bedtime. It scared me so much. I couldn't sleep.
The seal on the Darkstone was broken, and the creatures of darkness, including the Benevodon, brought the world to the brink of destruction. Since then, the Darkstone disappeared, lost to those of this realm. Bereft of my home, I was forced to wander the seas in this ghost ship for many long years.
Huh. Do you know what happened to the Benevolent of Darkness? How did the world avoid utter destruction?
I do not know. The Benevodon, along with the creatures of darkness, simply disappeared without warning.
What?
It has been many, many years since then. The world recovered, but alas, the Benevodon is not gone for good. I believe the monster may have once again returned to the Darkstone. It may even have been sent back from the darkness. I feel its shadow in this realm again.
So, even though humans have no way to deplete mana power on their own, the reason it's become so scarce might have something to do with the Darkstone?
So, why...
As the souls dispersed, this ship has no more place in this world.
Ah! What? Huh? Wait, where? Ah! Luca Island? Volcano looks ready to explode. We gotta get out of here! Somehow!
This game's just zipping all over the place. Aren't we meant to speak to the king? Although I don't know what we're going to speak about. Right, unfortunately, Reese has ended up a little under-leveled compared to us. Oh well, get swole. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. Oh, but you weren't the only one. Charlotte, lots of points. Should I spirit you up? Also, what does spirit do? Don't know, but I'll have it anyway. I don't know. It's all pretty bad. 20% more hit point when healing an ally with 30%. Blah blah blah. No. Get swole. And how about you? 3 to spend. Again, swole. It's the way forward.
What's that?
What a large creature. I wonder if it was a type of monster.
Regardless, we must find a way off this island quickly.
Next.
That's how it's done.
Damned username saying long punishment, like 40%. Yeah, this is feeling like a long punishment rather than a long play. But we'll roll with the punches. grass wets.
Don't worry, I've got this.
One down.
Stay through. This energy is amazing. I feel so powerful.
Nice, I am actually getting more points out of you. Might be an idea to actually get those buffs off of you so you can actually use your magic for something. Although I do like Swole. This game doesn't look particularly graphically demanding, but it is lagging out on the stream at certain points. Maybe I'm overdue an upgrade.
That was hardly worth the trouble.
My turn. Run.
Are you running this on a legitimate Switch? I got the PC version. It's pretty void of PC options other than frame rate.
We overpowered the enemy.
It would run flawlessly streaming wise on the Switch, I reckon, because I would just do a capture card on it. But I've only done that for Frostpunk on the PS4 and Rune Factory 4 on the Switch. A bit of an underutilized purchase, but I'd rather have it and need it a few times than not have it and regret it.
This whole volcano is gonna explode. I'm scared.
You upgraded your PC recently, right? I don't think so. Still running a 1070 here.
Stronger than you think. Run. One down. Stay through.
Eruption is imminent. Let us hurry.
This one is so annoying.
Got you. Good training.
Well, I gotta say, when this game is all said and done, it's gonna make most other games feel like a real joy to play.
Out of the fire, but still stuck on the island.
There must be a way to escape.
We can take this enemy in no
What fire? This doesn't feel terribly threatening.
It's over. This ought to help.
Jen is saying the worst thing about this is we could have had Pod Racer instead. Then you should have voted for Pod Racer. You had all the power. If only Bully and Pod Racer had set their differences aside.
Monsters! Lots of monsters! Why so many? Source of food? Why so many? Why so many? Why so
Talking like an NPC here, Kevin.
source of food nearby?
The ruler of the seas resides in a cave to the west of town. To even have a chance of leaving the island. Are you guys not interested in leaving?
Why so many? Source of food nearby, maybe?
Wait! I don't think these monsters mean any harm. They aren't attacking us. Maybe you should try talking to one.
I don't buy it, Fairy. You're probably in cahoots.
Welcome. What would you like?
Oh, that's bothersome. I just upgraded. Now we have another upgrade.
Top quality wear. Nice. Top quality wear.
Ooh, exciting.
Top quality wear.
This is useful.
Come again.
Still, if it's anything worth investing in,
What would you like?
it's our arms and armor.
Come again. Welcome. What would you like? Top quality wear.
Use this.
Good work. Top quality wear.
I had wanted this.
This moment is reminding me of one thing I really hate about RTSs, and that's where you give commands to your units and they just keep responding. Like, I don't want to hear it. The only time that I might want to hear it is if I'm playing Stronghold. Because hearing over hill and dale doesn't get old.
Find ruler. Find an escape.
We are off to Seaside Tavern.
Prepared.
Okay. Going to the village wasn't enough to set aside our aggro towards tomato men in general.
Just weak enemies.
This is my fight.
Oh, Eggtrice, I remember you. You encountered these things on the way up to see Sage Jock, I think. Who had awful side quests for you.
We should continue on our journey as planned.
Well, there weren't side quests, you had to do them.
Menace. Got you. Defeat it quickly and move. One down.
And with that, peace has returned.
No taxes is the least we could expect. No taxes is one thing, but what about a small bribe? Go on.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Got you. Don't run. One down.
Twinkle Wing. Allow me.
You feeling alright there, Goku?
Twinkle Wing.
On it. Hurry. Let's move. Take down the enemy. Got you. Stronger than you think.
A stronghold fake out would really improve the mood here, I think, says Deathshed. Oh man, it would improve a lot of things right now. The palate cleanser this evening is going to be some trucking. I think we're all going to need it after 4 hours of this.
continue on our journey as planned. Hostile instinct.
This is pretty please. Pretty please. Yeah, we gotta beat this long play. We're not gonna get it beat if we just phone it in halfway through every session. Besides, I'm sure everyone wants to know the inevitable fate of Carl.
Victory is easy with reliable companions.
Will we bring him back?
Looks like it's my time to shine, huh? There was a cave entrance here, but the volcano done went and plugged it right up. Give me a sec, and I'll fix it for you. Well, be seeing you.
Not particularly happy with the elementals, although maybe Shade can have his moment.
Let us find the ruler of the seas and ask him.
Nobody asked you, Reyes.
Let us find the
No.
ruler of the seas and ask him to help us escape this island.
Volcano could blow at any time. Hurry! Can't stop here. Need revenge for Carl.
No, I think Kevin and Charlotte's impediments are obvious, but for Reyes it seems like they just grabbed a stranger off the street, gave them some lines, and did the first recording of them reading.
Dangerous. Will not lose. Ever.
There we go. Maximum swole for Goku. Do you have anything that uses magic points, though? Reduce the amount of gauge used by 10%. Oh, that's actually pretty good. But I want to make you incredibly intelligent for no real reason. Yeah, you don't have the, Oh, no. These actually seem pretty good, but regardless, I'll give you Spirit.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Next.
Ah well, as I often say, the bully and pod racer lobby will get their chance again. It's going to be in the next vote, even with other strategy games.
I'm getting good at this.
I don't have a lot of faith in their performance, because strategy tends to win. Oh wait, Defender is a choice to turn on, right? So I certainly don't have to. But it just seems that this is a waste of time for Charlotte. When what she should be having is ultimate swole.
unwise to get in our way.
Where did I see those Poto things before? Were they in the Ice Palace in Secret of Mana? The things that ate you? Oh, crumbs, I was trying to put you into Spirit, not into Swole. Oh well. There'll be plenty more level ups to come, unfortunately.
This one is so annoying. Stay true.
Where is the ruler of this? Allow me. Searching the whole cavern.
I remember Bully getting a lot of stick because she could kiss the boys, says Wester. That is what you would call manufactured conflict.
No need to trouble yourself.
Yeah, I actually don't know why they renamed Bully to Canis Canem Edit in the PAL region. Maybe it was to try to avoid such sensitivity issues there. Funny thing is, the game is about fighting against bullies, not about being a bully. Although you can totally be a bully in it, which is great. But that's player agency right there.
We overpowered the enemy.
We certainly did.
Don't worry, I got
Does the time of day in this have effect on anybody other than Goku here? Or other than that, is it completely useless mechanic?
Ruler of the seas? Where?
This is my fight. No need to trouble yourself.
Stronger than you think.
Help me out here, Charlotte.
Everyone okay?
Thank you. Also got ourselves a gold item seed there, which I haven't used before. Although it's hard to get excited about those, just feels like a slot machine. And I do not like slot machines. Unless I'm playing Star Fox with Super Nintendo.
Let's move. Take down the enemy. One down.
We should leave this dark and treacherous terrain.
I am Malokio. In accordance with the prophecy heralding His Dark Majesty's triumph, I am here to end your lives. It is foretold that you may disrupt His Majesty's plans for this realm.
Red eyes? You must be the man that traitor in Visor mentioned! Give me back my brother Elliot!
Aha! So you are Laurent's princess. I have no intention to return the prince. His Dark Majesty has need of him yet.
Who is Dark Majesty? What have we done to you?
There is no need for you to know the minutiae of our plan. After all, we will not leave here intact. This active volcano will soon bury you all alive!
Ah! Volcano! It's erupting! What do we do? Ah! What? Wait. Helping us?
I think I'll take my chance with the volcano.
Thanks! Saved us. Go back to Volcano and ask the Hero King about the other Mana Stones.
It's not getting better. It feels like it's getting significantly worse. Yeah, I'm with you, Jagger. What is going on? Think of how many times we could have played through the texture system this time.
Ruler of the Seas.
How do we get here?
And helpful. Do you even understand what cute means, Kevin? I think you need glasses.
You think?
You do if you don't think I'm 100 times cuter than that creature.
Painful. Right, who's getting that hit point boost? There you go, you need to be more swole. I don't think we've been in here to have a drink before. Please, I'm begging you. Hamster saying, if you manage to make the pain of playing this enjoyable. No. But I'm sure our encounter with the king will make things even less enjoyable. See, VF, Mikey has the right idea. They're just muting this right now and collecting channel points so that we can avoid such a disaster. You say that, but when the opportunity arises, people will be wanting to cause such similar amounts of tyranny around here. I was naive. I did not think this game would be this bad.
You have returned safely. That is fortunate. I see you have located 4 of the 8 elementals. Light, earth, wind, and darkness.
You have 4 left to find. You are halfway to your goal. The Waterstone is in Altena's territory. Its elemental, Undine, may be found to the south of Frostbite Fields in the Labyrinth of Ice. However, I have heard that Altena has already activated the Waterstone's energy. Please, take care. To the south of the Burning Sands is a treacherous place known as Fiery Gorge. The Firestone and its keeper, Salamando, can be found there. Southeast of here is the sprawling Dusk Moon Forest, home of the Beastmen. I have heard the Moonstone lies within its borders, but I know nothing more. Beware the Beastmen's strength. It would do you well to change your class before you attempt to cross into their land. The Woodstone is said to be in the woods of Wanderer. Dryad, the stone's elemental, should be located nearby. However, you cannot reach that forest via a land route. South of the woods of Wanderer is Lampbloom Woods. The elfin settlement of Dior and all its secrets lie within. If you ask the elves, they may have some advice for you. You appear to have received help from Vuskov, ruler of the seas, to escape Buka Island. I assume it is because you were chosen by fairy. Here in Volcano, we have a flute that has the power to summon Vuskov. However, because the creature is not fond of humankind, we sealed it away. If Vuskov has accepted you, you can use the flute to summon the creature by playing it on any sandy beach in the world. Vuskov will come to you. Take it with you, with my blessing.
Okay, hopefully that's the last of Farquaad that we have to see here. Is the game actually giving us choice and agency now, though? Can we grab these elementals at our leisure? In that case, I want the element of wood, and I want it now. I don't know, bonjour. I don't know which is closer to a sandy beach, but whatever, we'll take the cannon route. Sir Arthur says, why is he so keen on the wood one? Because in any game where there's wood, you want as much wood as possible. You can try to find a counter-argument to that, but you will not succeed. Stronghold, more wood. Patrician, more wood. Frostpunk, more wood. Factorio, more wood. Rants, more wood. You're seeing the pattern, surely. Alright, surely we can blast through everything here. Or do they run away from us? No, they just... I wonder if this is going to be a real pain, because I doubt they really give us anything. Oh yeah, it's barely doing anything for the XP.
That was hardly worth the trouble.
A real menace to society here.
This is my fight. No need to trouble. We cannot
Still takes the
delay.
same amount of time to get away from there as well. The map, Jake. Yeah, probably a good idea to check out the map. If I could remember where the map is. Here we go. Yeah, maybe going down to that sand would be a good idea. Maybe. Well, more opportunity to brutalize the animals.
We must continue to triumph.
Just next.
One down. Can't you tell? We are getting stronger.
Wonder if I have to add it to the ring here to use. I wonder which wolf taught Kevin how to do that. See, Wester's saying they're struggling to find a game where more wood is bad. Oh god, we control this thing. Right, I can't remember where we were told the elementals were. Let's consult the map. Desert doesn't sound like Dryad. Snow does also not sound like Dryad. What, those are my only choices? Unsatisfactory. I wonder if the map loops on itself. Ooh. Feels like Final Fantasy IX when you get the Narcissus boat. Sure, you get some freedom going for you, but some places just do not have any beaches for you to make land on. Okay, well, given my two choices, we're going with Frostpunk. Poorly. Wait, maybe Lamp Bloom Woods was the way for the, for Dryad. That sounds right. Earth, Water, Fire, Wind, Light, Dark, Moon, and Wood. Freaking Dryad. I recall Dryad being the spirit elemental, not the wood one. It's a plant! Alright, could someone else use this then?
On the job.
Oh, no. Right, I feel like this is the way to go to get wood element. And I also feel like the way to burn that down would be with a fire element, which we'd go near the desert area for, but Frostpunk does call to me, and the new expansion is on its way, so let's get icy. Certainly dressing for the occasion.
Snow! Oh, I like it! Ugh, it tastes cold. Before the Mana Stone, can we play in the snow?
Agonizing. But what will also be agonizing is if there's new weapons and armor to be had here, because I just topped up.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
Son of a gun. Well, the step up looks minimal, so forget that.
Well, lots of wares to browse. Come again.
How about the weapons?
Well, lots of wares to browse.
Oh no, I thought that said friend claw. Yeah.
Nice. Ooh, exciting.
Did I even use these ones on anything other than the scrubs back at Beginner Village?
Come again.
The only thing that can make a Weep game cringier than it already is that English dub says Live Ash. We tried the Jap. It wasn't good. It was very not good. Man, going to the snow area in Secret of Mana was a real step up in difficulty. The wolves and the pitchfork little duck things could really tear you to shreds.
Labyrinth of ice ahead! Past the fields!
This is so cold! I don't like the snow anymore.
One down, run!
Can't you tell? We are getting stuck into it. Be careful!
One down!
We must continue to triumph.
Be careful! This could get ugly. Come to me!
Props for trying at least, says Live. Yeah, there's a lot of trying involved here.
Too much snow!
It's taking a lot of trying to keep going through this. But I must. After all, what gets me through this is knowing that others are likely suffering as well. I thought that maybe there'd be a "We Are Cold" animation here. Only one of us is dressed for this. And it's not Goku. Elliot says, Jake is a masochist. No, I'm a sadist. I'm enjoying people's unpleasant time with this game. even if that includes my own. Bah, to invisible walls. Local wildlife isn't even resisting. And Goku's just laughing as he kills them. Alright, what was I focusing on with you again? No idea. Let's make you spiritual. Payback sounds good. Because I do like using his super attacks quite a lot. Death Shed's touching on something I'm really not fond of in JRPGs. Freedom of choice of verboten. Your experience with a JRPG is going to be functionally identical to anybody else's, and that doesn't sit well with me. Compared to something like Battle Brothers, two people are not going to have the same experience of that game. Same with RimWorld, or Factorio. Or Roller Coaster Tycoon. Oh man, what a game. I've been playing quite a lot of that lately in multiplayer. And whoever keeps giving Lucky a dozen different long plays to play, is stopping him from joining in as well. Multiplayer Roller Coaster Tycoon, what is this magic? It's really, really good. Incredibly stable. In fact, I'm so enamored with it, I think I'll set up some multiplayers for it in our wildcard segments. I'll make a ready-to-roll zip file with everything you need to join in, post it up, and then just go for it.
The area is clear of threats. We have earned a rest.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy!
Stronger than you think!
Which version of Roller Coaster Tycoon do you need? The latest release of Open RCT2 will do. Yeah, I need to worry about maps or anything, it goes by the host. What you should worry about is the money. Man, Callum going, oh, I've built this amazing roller coaster, and then you realize all your money is gone. You share the money. You share everything. So you need a high element of trust between the players. Just take more loan. Well, there's a limit to the amount of loan you can have, and it's usually not that high, especially in the Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 maps. Most of them will only give us 10 grand loan. Oh, there was this awful one. You weren't allowed to delete any of the trees. Or terraform the map, and none of the map was flat.
Hey! Knight from before. He hurt Sylphid.
Cease your toil. The Mana Stones will be activated and the portal to the Sanctuary of Mana will be opened. No matter what. The Mana Sword will belong to the Dragon Lord.
Oh, I remember! Machines from Stone Split Gap! That man! Probably with Altena!
I'm on the job. This one's a doozy. Come get me.
Yeah, that was a hell of an awkward pause out of that guy, but I just assume he's first day on the job or something. Oh jeez, you're getting caved in there, sunshine. Have some candy. Or not. Come on, dog boy.
Should work.
I'm on the job.
Stay true. Here. Stronger than you think.
Prepare. Win!
This is how it is done in Laurent.
Oh jeez, party's getting ravaged here. Only we focused fire on one of these guys. Oh, is it going for self-destruction? Sucks to be you, Charlotte.
I'm on the job. Stay focused. Allow me.
Man, thinking of Roller Coaster Tycoon, that's a good way to deal with this game. Suddenly thinking of a much better game. But those advanced maps, oof. You really need everybody to be on their A game for that, because it just takes one person building in the way of everything or squandering the budget, and you're gonna have a grim time. Enjoy, Charlotte. Oh yeah, Live Ash. Furry Goku here transforms into his super persona form in nighttime.
Feel the elemental's presence. Let's hurry.
And this is one of the few games I think that people would be happy for a fade out to Draken. Even a PC Amiga Draken. Reef asks if the game has become better since the first stream. No, we're still knee-deep in Despair City, not even Despair Town. It has grown. And at this rate, it'll become Despair Metropolis.
The Mana Stone is giving off energy.
But we can wait for that night to activate all the stones. Then the portal will open without us finding elementals. Right?
No! We can't let them release the mana energy like this. It drains it from the world faster. Even if it opens the portal, it'll permanently wither the mana tree. The more energy that's released, the more it'll weaken the mana power everywhere. If this continues, it might even weaken the seals on the Benevodons. The seals could reach their breaking point. We must find the elementals before the forces of evil release all the mana energy. Then we can open the portal and secure the sword. Please, understand.
Oh, got it. My mistake.
I just want you to know how dire the situation is. But we can do this.
Oh my.
Undine! You're crying. Are you hurt?
No, no. You're on such a noble quest. I was just so moved. Do pardon me. With mana getting weaker, I've been so quick to tears lately. Have no fear. I will gladly lend my power to your cause. Happy to make all of your acquaintances.
Search for the next Mana Stone. Come on!
I need warm weather now, please.
Alright, I am pretty happy that that was easier to get. Oh, hello little cactus. Give me the freebies. Check how many undiscovered, da-da-da. So where's my prize? Sure.
Who is switching classes? Try to switch your class.
Now, is this even an option for me?
Looks like you need more experience before you can switch classes. Cheer up. We can try.
Bummer. Alright, but I need to be something like level 38 and have an item for that, so it's a little bit out of the question for now. Ah, I thought though, with Undine, do we have new watery abilities? That's a no. That's a... no. What in the world did she do for me? Undine was your first one in Secret of Mana, and she was pretty much always useful. the ice attack was really good against pretty much everything. Acid Rain was a waste of time, and Hit Point Absorb could get you out of a bad situation, but only for Sprite. What else was there? Ice Saber. Oh yeah, Cure Water and remove all bad effects. Really, if there was one elemental that you wanted for the rest of the game, it was Undine.
Hostile entity! Be careful!
Good training. Dangerous. One down. Next.
Yeah, I'm strongly of the opinion that there's level scaling going on here. Everything seems to be more or less matching my level as we go along. Unexplored areas. Well, we know what to do about that. Ignore them, because this is a low percent. Hopefully a minimum percent run.
Leave it to me, Whoopies! One down! Let's hurry along!
Men is stronger than you think. Quickly and move.
It's over! After me!
Next. One down. Got you. No more enemies. Not until next time. My turn. Prepared.
Assidious is saying how much suffering is left. Well, for today, maybe another hour. In all of this, I don't know how long the game is.
We should continue on our journey.
Doubtlessly too long.
Menace. Defeat it quickly and move. Next.
And the fun part is when we get to the end of it and I reveal that we're going to run through the whole game again with the 3 companions that we did not choose. But I'll save that surprise for the end.
So weak. Could have won alone.
This is my fight. No need to trouble yourself.
And with that, peace has returned! Hostile entity! Be careful!
One down. Run.
And with that, peace has returned!
Oh, I'm gonna feel like a fool if the next place has even more advanced weaponry for us. In Secret of Mana, I recall you rescuing Santa Claus. Jake, you should have gone with Valkyria Chronicles instead of this. I said it was a non-strategy vote. But you know that, hamster.
Burning sands. Let's go.
I have learned a great deal about this area. I can lead the way.
I thought I was free to pick, but no, I have to go here. Yeah. Hopefully that answers Rusty's question about if I can press a button to make the turtle go awooga. scary stuff. Still, the most painful thing is paying 40 European dollars for this game. Or was it more? I forget. It was not a cheap game.
Ugh, hot. Cold is better. Hot is bad. No food around here. Where is the mana stone?
My feet hurt.
Well, lots of wares to browse.
Oh, thank goodness.
Come again. Welcome. Lots of wares to browse. Come again.
The shopkeeper's dancing looks so much more weird in 3D. Yeah. I always thought they were women, though. And now that illusion has been shattered. I mean, I feel like the idea of something having soul or being soulless is overused, but I can't help but feel that way when I think about this dancing and the 2D dancing from Secret of Mana. .2D just has some inherent advantages. Gameplay trumps how a game looks in most cases, but that doesn't stop the fact that Mana was a beautiful game, really beautiful.
Fiery gorge in this desert.
It is dangerous to wander in the desert. Please be careful, everyone.
Rie's just sounds so bored all the time.
This is my fight. No need to trouble yourselves.
One down.
Yeah, Jack, there are 6 characters, you choose your main and you choose your 2 companions, and then it's settled for the rest of the game.
I never knew I had such power within me.
Not really sure if we've made the right choice or not, but feels like we've made the least bad choice. Right, you're getting more spiritual. Ooh, I certainly want that. What was I wanting to do with you? I feel like it wasn't strength. But it certainly wouldn't have been intelligence. Well, get swole then. Damage to enemy with a... Okay, yeah. Nah, it doesn't seem worth our time. It's only good for 1 shot. Although I do like the 1 shot. For you, attack boost all is pretty cool, but I wanted you to have something else. I think it was winning heal. Or did I want you to have some actual magic? No, it was definitely that. There we go. Actual magic for you at long last. Nah, you're good as you are. You, however... Yes to that. Yeah. Winning heal, please. Right, the important thing is you can actually cast magic for us. Protection and mental boost. I thought you got 3 things out of your training. Strength and mental boost and protection. You must obtain the requisite elemental power. Okay, you gonna tell me which one that is? No.
I'm on the job. Be careful. This could get ugly.
Can't actually get out of there because of the quicksand.
This one's a doozy. Too bad. Wind.
Let the magic flow.
Allow me. Let's hurry along.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy.
On it. Got you. Got you. Next. Don't run. Got you. Got you.
Such power. What can I say? I'm a natural.
Please drown them all in the quicksand, says Jagger. There's a lot of drowning I'd like to do thanks to this game. Right, where are we heading to anyway? Somewhere down over here. Let's just plow through. There's bound to be a boss fight. We deal with it and then we get out of here. No need to stick around whatsoever.
Dangerous.
I wonder if I can find some abilities that makes evading faster.
No time.
We should work together to defeat this threat. Stay true.
Are you around?
Menace. Defeat it quickly and move.
Time for retreat.
Is this going to be Terra Enigma all over again? No, I rather think not. Man, I got locked in on Terra Enigma, thanks to being low leveled. At least I learned something new about the game that way.
Ugh. I lifted your curse. Now show some gratitude and prove your usefulness. Bill, Ben. I believe you have a score to settle. This is your last chance.
Yes, ma'am! Stop! You'll have to face us.
We won't go easy on you like last time. Behold this dark power that Belladonna has given us.
Let's get it done, Ben.
On it!
Hybrid attack, evil fusion!
You two will not stop us from bringing Belladonna to justice.
Oh, they might. They actually gave us a hard time last time. Oh dear, oh dear. I'll get us healed up there. There we go. Meanwhile... Damn, that's like 1,000 damage and it did nothing to him. Don't forget your buffs and debuffs, says Rusty. No, I will forget. I'm just gonna leave that to the AI to figure out. I don't even want to think about it. This isn't SMT. I'm not fighting Matador. See? Just brute force your way through and it'll be fine. You need to aim the brute force there, Goku. Wow, this feels like it's going a lot smoother than last time, thank goodness.
Stay focused. On it.
These really are Wheel of Time caliber villains. I'm unfamiliar with Wheel of Time, so I don't know what you mean by that. But probably not good things.
Should work.
And that is why we invest in Swole for Charlotte. She was the Swole foretold.
What
What could Belladonna be doing here anyway? Is she after the Mana Stones too?
I do not know what Belladonna... I do not know what
The
Belladonna...
game really wants us to hear the dialogue.
Answer for what she did to my father.
Trying to get rid of it here. Kevin is a half-beast man. As such, during the day he appears human, but at night he can change into... Okay. Oh, right. I figured we would just stroll on in here and grab the elemental, but it's going to have us fight for it.
Allow me.
Don't worry.
And by fight, I mean forget this.
No time on it.
It is unwise to get in our way. Time for retreat.
All of us together.
We cannot delay.
Owie!
I will not fall.
Hey, watch it!
No, we should work together to defeat this threat. I will not fall.
Quit yapping, start running.
This one is so annoying.
Win! Protection. Time for retreat.
I'm on the job. Healing?
Allow me.
On it. All of us together.
See you around.
I'm pretty satisfied that you can run away from battles that swiftly. Oh.
Hey, watch it.
No.
You feeling alright there, Kevin?
My turn.
See you around.
Hostile entities, be careful.
This ought to help.
Time for retreat.
Some melted chocolate.
We should work together to defeat this threat.
Right, come on, can we just get out of here, please?
Retreat.
I'm not sure if the game does useful items in chests. Always seems to be cups of wishes and chocolates, things that we have oodles of.
Stop! Come no further! Unless you want me to throw her into the flames.
No.
There are more of you? Oh, this is not over yet!
Oh, she's hurt.
She's unconscious, but we can't leave her in this weakened state for long. Belladonna cursed her. Something managed to break the curse, but Jessica's been wearing the choker of death for so long. Her body and soul are both at their limits. She needs rest. Hang in there, Jessica.
Hawkeye?
I'll take her back to the Oasis of Dean. You need to follow Belladonna. She's trying to release the energy of that Mana Stone. Good luck.
I'm losing the plot here. Well, I think I've long lost the plot. What are we doing here? Alright, let's chow down first.
Behold! This is the pure energy the Mana Stones hold within. I lifted the girl's curse so I might sacrifice her life to break the Mana Stone seal and bring us closer to the sanctuary. But you foiled that plan. Luckily, I used the souls of Bill and Ben in place of hers. Thank you for defeating them and providing me an alternative. We are one step closer to the sanctuary. All hail his dark majesty!
Oh no, she's released the energy from the stone. Now we know that Belladonna's trying to open the portal, just like the Altanans. Everyone is after the sword. Things could hardly be worse. If the Sword of Mana falls into evil hands, Mana Tree will die. Mana power will disappear. Then the Benevodons will be released. We cannot let that happen. We have to find the elementals and open the portal before the enemy does. We need that sword.
I hear ya. That lady royally used up the Firestone. Take me with you. Then we can all make her pay. She's gonna get it.
Glad to see you fired up.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
God, they butchered my man Salamander. He was pretty cool in Secret of Mana, and his abilities were badass. But now...
Fire and water found! Where do we go next?
we generate steam, Kevin.
From Volcano and walk in Duskmoon Forest. I want some good weather for a change.
I'm wondering, could I just rope my way out of here? In more ways than one, I think I could. Let's put it here, and use this, and adios. What, not even a rope animation? Leveled up, trying to change your class again. I need to be level 38 for that. What am I, like 29? Yeah, I am 29. Not gonna happen. Although I would like to max this out. Can't entrance here. Okay. I've long waited for this moment, but we can finally go and get the element of wood. But that is going to be too much excitement for today, I think. I'm going to call it there for Trials of Mana, and we'll be back with more of this probably not tomorrow. I think we'll be back with more of this on whatever the day after tomorrow is. A mediocre film, no less, but tomorrow I want to do some DDR. Would have been today, but there was a lot of rum last night. Okay, I'll take the stream down. I will be back in about a couple of hours because I think we all deserve some trucking for managing through this disgrace. So until then, it's a cheers for me and a cheerio.